Today we're gonna draw this amazing cat, and then on the next video we're gonna animate it. It will be super fun. I will teach you everything you need to know about drawing using Procreate, Procreate Dream, all the layers, clipping masks, shapes, shadings, everything. It will be super easy and super fun. So let's start drawing.
Let's start by creating a new canvas. I'm gonna click the plus button. I'm gonna use my screen size. You can use this or your dimensions. I'm gonna click and I'm gonna rotate with 2 fingers, so it will be like this. To use my palette from the descriptions, you need to import it. So you click on palettes and click the plus and click new from file. So here I have my colors already set, and I'm gonna use this color, first row, second color for the background. I'm gonna drop it here and not use here. I will explain later. It's good for the animation to have it separate. So we have this color, and I'm going to create a new layer above it with this light color. So I'm going to click the light color and use calligraphy and monoline brush. I'm going to use the biggest brush, and I'm just going to draw some lines. So one line, then another line. I'm gonna click and hold and drag the color here, then click continue filling and just do each next line. So this, like this. You need to have something like this. And I'm gonna click this icon here and choose the rectangle, and I'm just going to do something like so. And now using 3 fingers, I will swipe down and cut and paste. What it did now is I created this part. I cut it and moved it to a new layer. Now it's like this. And if I click the arrow and click distort and just a bit move up, I can do something like this. The trick here is that this line, the lower line, should be parallel to the canvas. This will allow the lines to be exactly where they need to be. So if I will go from here, you see I have those parts. It's not good because it wasn't super parallel, and I will do it again. So I will go to distort and zoom a bit from this side as much as I can. So something like so. And now from this end, again, something as much as I can. I will make it, see, not so good. I'll move it a bit down. And now I have almost. Okay, this one should go a bit down. Just a bit like so. Okay, oops, 2 fingers. Now if I go click here, you see? It's connected very nicely with very little effort. So we have this. Now what we can do is let's add a bit of light on the back. So I'm going to click a new layer. I'm going to click the yellow, and I'm going to choose the spray paints and the fat nozzle. I'm going to use 49, and I'm just going to add a bit of yellow here at the back, just like so. And I'm going to change the blending mode to overlay. You see how nice it looks? Look, very nice. And I can use the darkest color here to also add a bit of darkness here at the bottom, and maybe on the side, a bit here and there. So we will have this nice, interesting texture. Now we can start working on the box. So for those files, I will merge them. But first, let me group them, and then after we'll finish, we will merge them. I will let you know. So we create a new layer, and using this color, the 3rd color on the 2nd row, or actually we can use this on the 2nd color on the 2nd row, this one. And using our calligraphy brush, calligraphy monoline, we're gonna start drawing a box. So to draw a box, you just draw something like this, hold your pen and then put a finger, and it should create a nice shape. It didn't create a shape for me because my shape was very ugly. So again, I will just try to be more straight, hold it. Now if I click with a finger, and it create a very nice straight figure. So I will drop the color here. I will delete all the shapes I don't need from the top. I'm using for the eraser the same monoline brush. I just need to delete a bit here, and it looks good. So I go to the arrow, I have the distort on, and I will make it a bit bigger than this side. So it should be a bit bigger, like so. Now for the other side, I'm going to create another layer below this one, and I'm going to use this color. It's the fourth color on the second row, and we're gonna do the same, so a bit the same. So starting from here, I'm gonna click, pull. If I put my finger, it will straighten up and make it parallel, so we know where is straight, but we know you need to do it a bit lower than the straight. So again, from here, making a line, clicking just to see where it's straight, and just a bit above it, like so. So this is very good. I'm just going to close my shape, hold it, and then close it from this end. Hold it and drop the color. If you have some stuff you don't like this one, you can just also use the eraser to make it more straight. And we can also use the eraser from here. So I will click from this end to just a bit. It doesn't need to be perfect because we're using a very fun cartoonish style. So we got a box. It's very good box, and we can add a bit of texture to it. So starting from this layer, I'm going to create another layer above it, click on it and use clipping mask. And I'm going to choose the other color next to it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the fifth color. And for that, I'm going to go to vintage, and I'm going to use the honey eater. I'm going to make it a bit large, like so, and just add a bit of texture here and there. You see how nice texture it adds, very nice. But our layer wasn't clipped, so I'm gonna clip and mask, and now it looks very nice. The same from here, so I will click here, create a new layer, clipping mask, and just use the third color, and again just a bit here and there, like this. So it's just adding a bit of very nice texture. So while we are there, we can use this color, the fourth color, and we're gonna use it also for this side. So we're here and we're gonna add a bit of shadow and make the box a bit more dirty. So just about little bit about the edges, maybe something in the middle, something like so. It looks very nice. And we can even go and choose this color. It's much darker, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and also just a bit on the sides, just a bit in the middle, make it smaller a bit, just about here, just a bit, make it a bit dirty, because it is a box and it says used box, so we need to make it a bit realistic, something like so. Same for here, so we go into here, clip it, so we're clipping in this, and let's use this color. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 color. Make it larger and just a bit adding here and there, just a bit of dirt, maybe too much, maybe not, I don't know, you can decide for yourself, but I will make it a bit gentle, like so. Now the box also have different labels, so we're gonna choose this color, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, seventh color. We're gonna use some sketching brush, something like this brush, and let's draw something. So I'm gonna make it smaller, so about 7%, no, 7% is bad, 33%, 33% is good, but maybe even 79%. 79 is very good. So I'm gonna use this color here, and let's draw a glass. So this package is very fragile, so we can draw something to let other people know It's fragile. Look at that. Super nice, but I will make it a bit smaller. Oops. Two fingers to go down because I have distort here. This is why it happens. So I'm gonna use uniform and just place it here. Then maybe some labels will be here. I'll go back. I don't like my label. But maybe something like this. Maybe we will have some text here. Maybe there will be a label here. Something like so. Maybe here will be a big label. Something like so. Some maybe text a bit here. Maybe a bit here text, and maybe a lot of text here, and maybe a stamp like so. Looking very nice. Maybe a square like so. Nice. Looks very like a used box. I like it a lot. So our box also is missing some tapes. So I'm going to create a layer and clip it to this layer, and I'm going to use the lightest color here. So this one, the first on the second row. And we can use this brush, or actually let's go to calligraphy just to make it cleaner and use the smallest brush. And let's add duct tape. So something like so, and just close it and fill it. Nice. Now from here, something like so, close the shape and fill it. Nice. Maybe a bit of duct tape here and here. Super nice. We're gonna change the blending mode to add and move the opacity to maybe 11. Something about so, maybe 7%. This looks very nice. The same from here. So we're doing the other side. We're gonna clip it to the other side, and let's change it right away. So we're gonna do add and 7% opacity for add. Something like so. And here. Like this. Nice. Look at that. Our box is looking very, very nice. I really, really like it, how it looks. So I want to merge all this box because when we're gonna import it to Procreate Dream, we don't need all those layers. So I'm gonna highlight all those layers. I'm gonna use my fingers to just merge them. And we have one box here. Now we can create another layer above it and clip it to this box and use this yellow color and spray paints with a fat nozzle, very big one, and just add a bit of yellow here on the top and the side. Just a bit, that's too much. Just a bit, like so. And I'm going to change the opacity to overlay, not opacity, but the blending mode to opacity. Looks how it created a very, very nice thing here. And on a new layer, clipping mask, now I'm gonna use add and maybe 43%. And I'm gonna use the same brush, but make it a bit smaller and just add on the sides, just like so, this side. So we have add, and I'm gonna make it smaller, less opacity, like so, 12%. Look at this. Very, very nice box. This box is also missing a shadow, so let me just merge the box completely. Then under it, I will create a shadow. So I'm going to use the darkest color. And for that, I'm just going to use multiply. So I'm using the fat nozzle. I'm set it to 30% and just a bit shadow here, just one line. It's too much, but we're gonna use the arrow to make it 1 second back, so freedom, and now we can make it smaller and move it anywhere we want it to be. I will put it in the middle and I will move the box in the middle, and I'll do something like so. Nice. Look at that. I like it a lot. Now we need to add the head for the cat. But maybe before that, I will add a bit of light here. So we have the background, and I'm gonna flatten it and create another layer above it. I will not do a clipping mask, but I will use this yellow color and maybe a burst. So let's try with this one. So make it bigger. I wouldn't say I like this brush. So I will choose the fat nozzle and 83%, just a bit here from this side, like so. And now we're gonna use add or overlay. I like overlay, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, let's do the cat. So I'm gonna merge the background. So right now we have the background separately, the shadow below separately, and the box separately. Now above the box, we're gonna use the darkest color. Maybe not the darkest, this one, this color. And I'm gonna use the calligraphy brush and just create a circle, like so. Hold it and then put my finger, drop a color, duplicate it, and with an arrow I will just put it here. And with my second, I need to merge those two circles, and now with brush I will just click, hold, and put it like so. Click, hold, and put it here, like so, and just drop the color. If you have something like this and you don't like it, you can go with the eraser with a monoline brush, just a bit, delete it. We don't need much. Okay, now place it where you want the face of the cat to go. You can rotate it to make it more prettier. You can move it like this, anywhere you like. So we made the hole for the face in the box, and I'm gonna select it like so. Now I'm going to go to the box and use my 3 fingers to make this hole inside the box. So 3 fingers, and we deleted the box. So you see what we did? We still have this on top, but there is a hole in the box. So I'm gonna click here and drag it below, and now we can add a bit of interesting light here. So on a new layer, I'm gonna use the lightest color of the box, this one, and I'm going to use the monoline brush, the smallest, to add a bit of light here. Actually, I will do it above here. It will be much easier. So what I'm going to do is click, hold, like so, and it should go a bit here and a bit this way, like so. And I need to change the opacity to add and reduce the opacity. The blending mode to add and reduce the opacity a bit. And this adds a bit of 3D. I will make it even more smaller. We don't need much, like so. So we have the hole, we have the background for the box, and now we need to add the face of the cat. So for the face of the cat, we can add it like so. So we have an empty layer here, and we're gonna use the black color here. And let's for now put it above everything. Also, we can merge those two. So we'll have one box. And for this, I'll create another layer on top of it. Use the monoline super large, just create one line here, like so. And make it multiply and blending mode till here. So it will be a bit like a shadow inside the box. So we can merge those two. So we can merge this and we can merge this one like this. Now we can go to the cat. So we have this layer here. I'm gonna create a circle, hold my pen, create this nice shape. Then I will create another layer on top of it, and I'm gonna draw the eye. So for the eye, I'm using monoline brush with 7%, and I will make it like this, and this like so. Or just hold it until I like the shape. I can edit the arc on top until I'm happy with it. And I can drop the color here. Nice. If I don't like something below, I can delete it. So I will just delete like so. Just a bit here and a bit here. And we have a nice eye that we can duplicate. Place it here. Maybe even flip it horizontally. Place it on one line and merge it. Now above those lines I'm creating a new layer with clipping mask and using the darkest color, monoline brush with maybe 23%, and just creating nice cute cat eyes. I like it a lot. So these are the eyes. We have one variation of the eyes. We will have another one. So I grouped the eyes and I will duplicate the eyes and then group again. So here, let's rename it. We'll rename it to eyes. So we have two eyes, open and close. So that below one will be closed, and I will go here, use the brush and just delete the top part. So they will be like so. That's all we need. Nice. This will be important for the animation. So I'm going to go back to my normal eyes, close it, and create another layer with this pink color here. And use the monoline brush with 9%. Just create a nice, cute nose. Super nice. Look at that. It doesn't look a bit like a cat because we need to put it in the hole. We don't need the ears, we don't need the body. Only the eyes will be visible. So I'm going to group it. I'm going to call it cat. So I'm going to delete this and write cat. Nice. So now, after I have the cat, I'm going to drop it below the box, like so. So you see, we don't need anything more. So we can animate the cat, poking through the hole, disappearing, poking again. You see, it's already getting fun. It's very nice. And what we need more to start animating? We have the background, we have the shadow of the box, we have the background behind the eyes, we have the cat, and the cat is consists of the eyes and the face. So we can merge the nose with the face. We don't need to be separate. The eyes should be separate. And we have the box on top. So this is all we need to start animating, and on the next video I will show you how to animate this amazing cute cat. It will be also very easy, very simple, but you will learn so much and the result will be amazing. You can see somewhere here the result. It looks super fun and super cute, and it's just easy and fun to make. So let's start animating it. To prepare this file for Procreate Dreams, I think we did almost everything. We have the box, we have the face, we have the behind the face, the shadow, and the background. So we have very little layers, and this is good. It was super simple and super easy to understand. The only thing is we need to export it. Click Share and export it as Procreate file. Save it somewhere, and we will import it as a file. This is the best way to import to Procreate Dreams.